Brad. I'm at Friendly Neighborhood Comics, and today I'm here with the creative team of Hoax Hunters, Steve Seeley and Mike Moreci. I'm really enjoying this comic. It's not your typical run-of-the-mill tights and capes type of comic. It's, you know, it's different. So why don't you guys tell the listeners out there what it's all about, if you would.
And it's the adventures of Captain Bertrand.
There you go. There you go.
We've always kind of pitched it as kind of like a reverse X-Files type thing, meets a reality TV show. So it's stars a reality TV show that goes out to kind of disprove events, but in reality they cover them up. Yeah.
And it's a pretty interesting team you got here. It's not, you know, I mean, like I said, they're not capes and tights. They have their own little special powers though as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, every person on the team, really, except for, well, even Jack. I mean, everyone has their kind of secrets. I mean, it's, you know, it's a team kind of built to cover up lies or just basically lie all the time. So they themselves have these kind of deep-rooted lies. So there's, yeah, the whole team has kind of things they cover up, things they don't
and their own little special skills they have too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's something like when you mentioned capes and tights, like we want to be specific about, like, well, we want to have powers, but have them very limited powers. We don't want to be like the X-Men, you know. Like we want to have, like, they can do certain things, but you know that makes it kind of too easy with gas situations if they're, you know, so powerful that there's really no conflict to them. So we've kept their powers very limited, you know.
And they have their own faults as well too. You know, they're not
absolutely, yeah.
just like, you know, normal human beings. They're not perfect.
Yeah, that's a big thing for us. We want to make them, you know, flawed, just like you said, anybody else. You know, they have flaws, they have shortcomings. We all do. That was important to our writing, I think.
So how do you guys come to join together on a project as opposed to, you know, with some titles it's just a single writer, or, and then what do you guys do when you're actually creating an issue for it?
Well, neither of us are very good, so together
we make almost one man.
One mediocre writer.
No, honestly, it's I mean, it's really worked to our benefit. I mean, it's not saying our story is so evolved that it has to take two people to write it, but I mean, it helps us keep. I mean, we each bring different ideas to the table. We each bring kind of, you know, I mean, I think alone, if any one of us had written this book, and me and Mike had written it, if I had written it, it wouldn't have been what it is. I mean, it really took both of us to kind of, I guess, throw all these things in to kind of make sense of them, you know? So, I mean, it's worked out really well so far.
So when you're writing it together, you actually together, or are you communicating through phone, Skype, or is it different?
No, you go ahead.
No, you go. I was just going to make a stupid joke, so you go.
Man.
I was just going to say, I put your hands on the keyboard and I go behind you. And then
did you ever see Ghost?
Yeah, it's like Ghost. It's like Ghost. So, well, basically we make clay. We make a lot of clay pots.
And then we write.
No, you know, yeah, you take it, Mike. You take it.
No, you know, Steve and I are really fortunate. We live a little over a mile away from each other. We're both local to each other in Chicago, so we have so many opportunities to get together. So what our base, you know, process is, you know, we do a lot of talking and emailing and texting and stuff like that. But you know, we get together for like very concentrated sessions where we have a very good idea of where we're going and where we want to be, and
Captain Bertrand is coming.
You're right.
Our theme music comes on, and no, so we get together, then we hammer out details of, you know, between, you know, the story arc and then the script, and then, you know, kind of boil it down to issues, and then one of us will go back and, you know, write the script.
Mike goes back.
Generally, Mike goes.
Mike goes back and writes the script.
So he's the workhorse.
Yeah, he's the workhorse.
As you said before, you're the almost half brain, and he's the almost other half brain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah.
Either way, I'm loving the story. It's great, and, you know, keep up the good work. But another question I gotta ask you guys is, I mean, obviously it's all creatures of folklore and myth.
Yeah.
Do you guys, like, when you were growing up, did you have a favorite one when you were growing up, a creature of myth or lore?
Oh yeah, for me it's absolutely, yeah. I mean, I've been a fan of cryptozoology since I was a kid, you know. So for me it's absolutely Jersey Devil. That was always one that which is luckily snuck in issue 5, and who will become not necessarily a returning character, but a character in Hoax Hunters. But yeah, Jersey Devil by far for me. Yeah, I love that story.
I always had UFO fascination. Like, I really love that culture of the Area 51 conspiracies. You know, terrified me. I was terrified of aliens when I was a kid. Like, still as an adult, I saw signs that scared shit out of me. You know, like, it's like I was a grown man. You know.
To this day, what's that noise? I see some lights outside.
Yeah, I know. is that?
Quick, get the camera. Let's make this reality.
Oh, that's a good idea. If I weren't so terrified. No, but I always loved like alien stuff. So in terms of like that, you know, conspiracy culture, you know, that we kind of touch on. We haven't gotten into aliens. I don't know if we ever will. But that was like my bread and butter when I was younger, growing up, and a little bit of this stuff. You know, I love general horror and cryptozoology and stuff like that as well. Not as much as Steve. Steve's our cryptozoology expert, but yeah.
So it's great. You guys both bring something to the table, and you got a great comic that comes out of it. And keep up the good work.
Excellent. Thank you.
Here you have it. I'm here with the masterminds behind Hoax Hunters. If you don't have it, make sure you get it at your friendly neighborhood comics. You're gonna love it. This is Chad, and you're watching Fanzpo. Take care.